I have a question for all of you. Has 2021 been a bad year for Rockstar Games? I would say that, yeah, it has been a really bad year for one of our favorite video game developers. And we will go over a few reasons why 2021 has in fact been a bad year for Rockstar Games. First off, let's go to the poll in the community tab. By the way, thanks to everybody that took the time to vote. Has 2021 been a bad year for Rockstar Games? 93% of you voted yes. 7% of you voted no. A few comments we'll go over really quick. First off, Sedan 2021 has been the year I think that a lot of people finally realize that Rockstar isn't the same. They don't care about Red Dead Online, making new games, or their community, just money. Hopefully they can turn this around next year, but it's going to be a big uphill battle for them to earn the support and respect of a gaming community that's finally seeing Rockstar as a shadow of its former glory. Mike says whoever chose no must be living under a rock. Rockstar. LOL. Huel Babino, all the way from Coshada, Louisiana, just south of me. Fellow Breaking Bad Better Call Saul fan, I'm guessing? Absolutely. Rockstar just aren't the same anymore. They just can't seem to do anything correctly anymore. Even if it's something simple as an update, the fact that they completely neglect fans of single-player content is baffling. I really do hope they can make a comeback someday, but it's not looking likely right now. Next is Samir. This in 2020 was bad. Oh yeah, I think most of us can agree that 2020 was in easily the top 5 or top 3 bad years of our lifetimes. Wasn't in 2020 where both Laszlo and Dan Houser left. Yeah, Dan Houser left, I think, March 2020. I think Laszlo also left in 2020, maybe early 2021. I don't know for sure, but he's no longer with Rockstar either. Plus, they announced the effing GTA remaster. Yeah, the milked edition of GTA 5. And, of course, Baseline says, was 2021 good for anyone? Well, I mean, for the most part, 2021 has been better for me than 2020 was. I know that's not saying much, but overall, I've had worse years than 2021. So I would say it's been like maybe 60-40, maybe 65-35 for me personally. So anyways, I think that the majority of people are going to come to the same conclusion that 2021 was a bad year for Rockstar Games. And I want to know your opinions, your thoughts about this subject below in the comment section. Always welcome, of course. Let's start with 2020, like some of you brought up already. We had the global pandemic, the bug, that has left us with ramifications that we're going to have to deal with for many years and perhaps even decades to come. Massive loss of life. A lot of people got sick. The economy took a serious hit worldwide. And it also had an effect on the gaming industry, including Rockstar Games, which, to their credit, made it safe for their employees to work from home as best as they could. So, yeah, 2020 is something that a lot of us are still dealing with. And, yeah, that was bad for Rockstar. It was bad for all of us. But we're going to focus on 2021. So, what was the first issue that made me feel like that this was a pretty bad year for Rockstar Games? Well, the neglection of Red Dead Online. I did a video about that not too long ago. Feel free and check out that rant. So yeah, the past 3 years have not been kind to Red Dead Online. The last few updates have been subpar. Last year's December 2020 bounty expansion update. It was understandable because, like I mentioned, and most of you are aware of, a lot of the employees at Rockstar, including the developers, had to work from home, so they had limitations as to the content they could make for Red Dead Online and GTA Online. Even though GTA Online did get the Cayo Perico heist, all that Red Dead Online got was a bounty expansion, some outlaw passes, and then this time around in the summer of 2021, we got the Blood Money update. Both of those updates, extremely subpar. The best DLC that Red Dead Online has ever gotten was Frontier Pursuits, and that was 2 years ago. And the last new role that Red Dead Online got was the Naturalist role, and that was over a year ago. The neglection of Red Dead Online has ticked off a lot of Red Dead fans that are also Rockstar fans who saw a lot of potential in Red Dead Online, but that potential has not been realized. Coming up on 3 years later this weekend. The first faction of the Rockstar fan base that has gotten pissed at Rockstar this year was obviously the Red Dead fan base. For one thing, no story DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2, not even Undead Nightmare 2 for Red Dead Redemption 2. and the neglection of Red Dead Online. Now let's talk about the milked edition of GTA 5, the Enhanced Expanded Edition, whatever you wish to call it. Over a year ago, Rockstar announced it in a trailer when a lot of people were hoping for GTA 6. That's probably never going to happen. But the original teaser trailer for GTA 5 Enhanced Expanded Edition left a lot to be desired. And then when we finally got an official GTA 5 Milked Edition trailer a few months ago, and the fact that it was delayed to March 2022, another trailer that failed to wow most GTA fans. A lot of us are not really looking forward to GTA 5 Enhanced Expanded Edition for PS5, Xbox Series X and S in March 2022, along with the updated version of GTA Online. And the trailer itself, was scrutinized by myself and many others out there in my Milked Edition rant video. At this point, the Red Dead fans were not the only ones angry with Rockstar. The GTA fans were now getting tired of Rockstar's BS. And speaking of Grand Theft Auto, let's talk about the issues in GTA Online. Even though Rockstar and Take-Two still making plenty of money off of sales of GTA 5 as well as GTA Online shark cards, you have to deal with a lot of crap, though. The peer-to-peer shit system, a lot of us have been wanting dedicated servers for the longest time in GTA Online, as well as Red Dead Online. We have issues with the broomstick, the Presser Mark II, needing a balance. Yes, it needs to be nerfed a little bit, and being orb spammed, as well as God mode glitching in GTA Online. And this game is 8 years old. GTA Online has been around for 8 years. It's successful. It has tons of content, but it is feeling very long in the tooth. And maybe, just maybe, March 2022 could see a new breath of life in GTA Online on the PS5 as well as Xbox Series S and X. But as of right now, a lot of GTA fans are not really happy with Rockstar Games either over the Milked Edition of GTA 5, the current state of GTA Online, as well as the disastrous launch of the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. And yeah, I've done videos about that as well, including the Who's to Blame video. Bugs, glitches, crashes, other issues plaguing the disastrous launch of GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition for 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Rockstar has issued a public apology and a pledge to fix GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. There was a patch that came out Friday night, patch 1.20. I did make a video about it. But if you look over all the comments in that video, by the way, thanks to everybody that watched the video and left a like, and new subscribers, welcome to the channel. A lot of you are not exactly impressed with update 1.02 to GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. Rockstar and Grove Street Games has a long ways to go and a lot of patches to make before GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition is up to the standard and quality that us GTA fans expect when it comes to 3, Vice City, and San Andreas Definitive Editions. Another big reason why GTA fans are pissed off at Rockstar Games. Then you have rumors that have been circulating that I personally am getting tired of. You have clickbaiters out there constantly making video after video about it. GTA 6 rumors, Red Dead Redemption 1, GTA 4 remaster rumors in the works allegedly, maybe, maybe not, we really don't know. But the latest rumor around GTA 6 is the possibility that it's in development hell. And this goes back to Rockstar not exactly doing the best of job communicating with its fan base, even though it has social medias like YouTube, Twitter, as well as Facebook. I do applaud Rockstar for actually responding to all the criticism and backlash over the past week when it comes to the disastrous launch of the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. They came out with an apology and a pledge to fix the issues that's plaguing GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. But most of the time, we hardly hear any interaction from Rockstar unless it comes to like event weeks for GTA Online, Red Dead Online, or updates. In other words, we have no idea what Rockstar might be working on or might not be working on. Maybe they are working on GTA 6. Maybe it's going better than rumors speculate. Or maybe GTA 6 has been started and stopped so many times, who's counting? And who knows if we're ever actually going to get a remake or a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 or GTA 4. And with the way Grove Street handled GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, I don't want them anywhere near the original Red Dead Redemption or GTA 4. If those games are remade or remastered in-house inside Rockstar Studios, then they might have a chance of being good. They better be good. They better exceed our expectations when it comes to GTA 4 as well as Red Dead Redemption. I want Red Dead Redemption remade on the current Rage engine with the same level of graphics and love and care as Red Dead Redemption 2, and I definitely think the GTA 4 deserves a remaster as well. But those both need to be done in-house with tender, loving care by Rockstar. Do not push that off on Grove Street Games or some other developer that's outside Rockstar Games. The other issue, as already pointed out, is the fact that you had some big people leave Rockstar Games over the past year. Dan Houser, he was one of the founding members, along with his brother Sam. He was the lead writer of many of the games, including Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, GTA's 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Chinatown Wars, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, GTA 4, and of course GTA 5, Bully, just to name a few games that Dan Houser has been lead writer on. So that's a major blow to Rockstar Games, losing Dan Houser. And Laszlo, who did a lot of writing as well alongside of Dan Houser, and he was also behind all the radio stations in the GTAs from GTA 3 to GTA 5, and he also helped write the script for Red Dead Redemption 2 along with Dan Houser. Laszlo was very important, not only as a GTA character from GTA 3 all the way to GTA 5 and online, but he was also important behind the scenes of Rockstar Games itself. So the departures of Dan Houser, Laszlo, and probably others is definitely not good for Rockstar Games. Is another example why Rockstar Games is having a very bad year in 2021. Now let's talk about games, because there's usually a regular turnaround rate when it comes to most studios. Some studios, it's really tight. It's every 2 to say 3 years. But with Rockstar Games, there hasn't been a new game in 3 years. Believe it or not, Red Dead Redemption 2, as much as I love Red Dead Redemption 2, it's 3 years old now, believe it or not. And Rockstar has yet to officially tease or announce a brand new game. It's very possible that they might be working on a new game, whether it's GTA 6, Bully 2, or a completely different IP. But the lack of communication from Rockstar Games to the fan base doesn't exactly help. And it makes me wonder, and this is a question I've been asking for a while now, what exactly is Rockstar up to? They're one of the largest development studios in the world. They have studios in the UK, including the big one, Rockstar North in Scotland, as well as in California and San Diego, all the way out to Australia and other places. They must have thousands of people working for Rockstar Games as developers. Yet the big question we're all asking ourselves is, what exactly are they all doing? Are they working on GTA 6 or a completely different game? Are they mainly focused on content for GT Online or the GTA 5 Enhanced Expanded Edition? The lack of any information at all from Rockstar to its loyal fan base is very concerning. And the fact that you think that by now we would have at least have a teaser of their next project and their next game coming down the road, whether it happens to be GTA 6 or something else entirely. So to answer the big question, yeah, Rockstar is definitely having a very, very bad year in 2021. As a Rockstar Games fan, I would love to see a redemption arc, pun intended, where things actually turn around at Rockstar, where they stop neglecting Red Dead Online, where they fix the issues of GTA Online and also give us dedicated servers going forward. And whenever they launch GTA 5 Enhanced Expanded Edition, hopefully the improvements exceed our expectations, because the trailer was a major disappointment, and patches and updates and fixes necessary to improve GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. That is absolutely essential, because GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas are the crown jewels of Rockstar Games. Without those 3 games being a success as they were when they came out, there would be no Rockstar Games today. The games that you love, from Bully to Midnight Club, LA Noire, as well as GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, as well as GTA 5 and GTA Online and Red Dead Online, none of that would have come to pass if GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas weren't the successful games that they turned out being. Those games deserve way more respect than they've gotten through the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. So Rockstar Grove Street definitely need to make things right when it comes to the disastrous launch of those games. And in conclusion, Rockstar, you have to do a much better job of communicating with your fan base. You have Twitter, you have Facebook, you have YouTube. Whenever there's a problem, you need to address it. That's why I applaud you once again for actually stepping up and apologizing a few days ago for the obvious problems that faced GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. Some people were surprised by that, myself included, because Rockstar never apologizes for anything and never addresses it and never promises to improve or fix things which need to be done. So, Rockstar, if you want to have a better year in 2022, you definitely need to turn the boat around now. And even if the next game you're working on is not GTA 6, please go ahead and tease it for us so that if it's not GTA 6, all the GTA 6 clickbaiters can shut the up. For the record, I'm hoping it's going to be Bully 2, but that's just how I feel. Anyways, your thoughts, your views, your opinions. Do you think that 2021 has been a bad year for Rockstar Games? Why? And what does Rockstar Games need to do to turn themselves around going into 2022 and beyond in order to win back the fan base? Or do you think it's too little too late? As always, your thoughts, your views, your opinions, welcome below in the comments section.